Okay, peace y'all. June 29, Saturday in the can. Another great day. It started out really overcast, cloudy, dark gray, feeling like rain in the air. It rained overnight from Friday to Saturday night. Downpoured actually. It was coming down pretty good 2 different times, but stopped raining about 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning. I was up most of the night, wasn't sleeping real well with the ribs and everything, but turned out to be a beautiful day. They dried the track off with the cars. They got practice started maybe an hour late, so it got started at 10, got all the races in, and then still had a practice for what would have been almost an hour at the end of the day. They shut it down after 40 minutes because there weren't no more takers. Nobody was going out. So yeah, that was a full day. We went over and got the weenie roast all in place. Man, that turned out so well. We obviously overbought. We bought too many hot dogs, but the rest of it, the fixins and all that, soda, water, beer. The beer, I'm surprised they drank more soda and water than they did beer. Usually, these hooligans like to drink the beer, but all in all, it worked out really well. Thanks to my buddy George Argyris. I'm going to butcher that name forever. I'm never going to be able to keep that straight, even when you tell me how to pronounce it. And Dave Aarons, those guys bought beer and water and soda pop. Thanks to Kurt and his wife Jennifer here at the track. They set all the food up, the tables, and set everything up. Thanks to Hunter Campbell and Ryan Lankenau. I hope I'm pronouncing that correct. They moved some of the big, heavy, waterlogged picnic tables out of the grass onto the asphalt so people had places to sit and eat. And of course, young kids and other folks, they went out in the grass and sat on the other picnic tables too. So it all worked out really well. We had Mike Lapke, who's the chaplain for Racing for Christ, or Racers for Christ. Spoke to Mike 2 or 3 times. He came over and said a little prayer for Dave and for the folks who are hurting. And then, asked a blessing on the food, the dinner, and all that stuff. So that was really super cool. Everything has just turned out way more awesome than I probably could have ever imagined. Everything really, really cool. People are feeling it, man. They're coming together. We need that social aspect, that social camaraderie at the racetrack. People have to. This was the motto that I was saying is, you should know everybody at the track and everybody should know you. When we accomplish that, I think we've done everything that we need to do to bring the karting community together as a whole. We should support one another, obviously help one another. And listen, karters have always been kind, generous, unselfish, welcoming people. But like I sat here underneath the canopy yesterday hurting. Today I'm in pretty good shape. Rich brought the hernia belt, and it really made I feel pretty darn good today, man. I was running around on the scooter all over the place, walking all over the place, talking with folks. So I feel 1,000% better, even though it's still sore. Way better than the past 2 or 3 days. So that was pretty cool. Rich came and hung out all day. We never got the go-kart out. We never took the go-kart out of the trailer because that isn't really why we are here. We were really here for the Dave thing, to help with the social aspect of this thing, get the ball rolling, the new era of CES. Or it may even be called something else in the future. This is definitely going to be Davey and Nash's Enduro series in the future. Davey has some pretty cool ideas. Nash has grown up so much. He's the girl. He's got a little son, a little 1-year-old or 2-year-old little kid. Nash, right? Nash was just a little kid not long ago, and he's grown up. They were wearing wedding rings. I think she was. I don't know if he was, but I just shocked shocked that anybody from Mid-Ohio on would even have considered that Davey and Nash were not the right people to continue doing what Dave has left off doing. Absolute hogwash. I've seen nothing but good come out of their mouths. Their body language, their attitude, they're traveling around through the paddock, shaking hands, talking to people, reassuring them that what they've known in the past is going to continue and get better. So hats off to those guys, man. That's a big responsibility to try to fill Dave's shoes like that. And I hope, and I told the both of them up here when everybody was kind of calling it quits, and we were last couple of people over here at dinner, that they really, when they get back home and they put this immediate, urgent situation behind them, being Grattan, right? That they really step back and settle down and reflect on the gravity of what is happening, because I know none of them have been grieving yet. And they still have a lot of things to settle, right? His arrangements and what have you. Good news is his fiance, we heard at Mid-Ohio there was a chance she wouldn't make it. Not only did she survive, she's already back home and out of the hospital. So thank God for that. Prayers do help. Davey said miracle, absolute miracle. So everything so far good. No red flags. Nobody cussing, swearing, fighting. Everybody feeling it, really feeling it. The whole celebration of life and memorial type atmosphere here was really cool. A lot of smiles, a lot of people. I'm sitting here underneath the canopy and people saying, "Hey, how you doing?" They didn't know who I was, and we talk, and it's nice. It's actually nice to open the door and meet new people and make new friends, right? Because that's what this has always been about. So I'm going to close up the back of the trailer, got the fan running. It was really hot in here while we had it all closed up over there for dinner. And Chuck's got a little bonfire going over there in the little metal bucket. So he's got some wood, he's got his chair, he's got his beer, he's got everything he needs. So we're going to sign off for day 3 for me, actually, day 2 for the event. Friday and Saturday in the can. Everything went really well. Again, to Davey, Nash, their families, their loved ones, everybody who cares about them and cared about Dave. My sincere condolences. I know it's going to be a while. It's going to take a while to really fill those shoes and have the thing moving forward. But if half of what Davey tells me he's working on is going to come to fruition, they don't have anything to worry about. The new generation is here. A new way of organizing and doing things is coming, and I'm excited that I'm around to be able to see it happen. And of course, if there's anything I can do to help other than cook food and ice down beer and pop, just let me know. Love you guys. Hang in there. We're thinking about you. We're praying for y'all. That's it from Grattan Raceway. Beautiful day. A bunch of people have pulled out already, but not a bunch. A few people have pulled out, but it was an average turnout for a Dave at Grattan weekend, especially being just a week or two after Mid-Ohio. You can't really expect much more with what happened and how the family had to deal with it. So that's it. We love y'all. Hang in there. It'll get better. I'm going to go over here and hang out with Chuck. We're going to burn some wood. See y'all. Wish you were here.